Hey everybody, it's Mambo Sandy, and well, it's the afternoon here. It's a Saturday, and I've been getting a whole bunch of inboxes about this whole thing with Houngans and Mambos and Houngans and Mambos being weak and all this other stuff. Okay, listen, anybody can be weak. The problem that I see, first let me back up. Every Houngan and Mambo is not the same. You have some Houngans and Mambos that pretty much may have done another African system or practice magic before they became Houngans and Mambos. Now, in anything, I noticed that there's good and there's bad. Okay? In anything. You go to one restaurant, the restaurant is great. You go to another restaurant and the restaurant is horrible. Okay? So, there's differences in things. Okay? And some Houngans and Mambos aren't properly trained. I'm going to put that out there. Some Houngans and Mambos are just a Houngan or Mambo in name. Some Houngans and Mambos don't take care of their loa. Some Houngans and Mambos is just about the show. Some Houngans and Mambos don't understand the culture. Now, this one particular video that someone just basically like bombarded me about is why I guess Bokor Elmer put up a video that if Houngans are so powerful, why do they get destroyed all the time in Haiti? Maybe they're not doing what they need to do. Maybe they're not loyal to their loa. Maybe they've done some things in the past that they're paying for now. Who knows? But every Houngan and Mambo is not the same. While I'm on the roll, it's just been one thing after another thing after nothing. And I know people are trying to brew up trouble, but I'm not going to let it happen. So I'm going to give you my take on how I see things and facts. Fact one. Many Houngans and Mambos nowadays, a lot of them work jobs and things like that. And some of them, and some Bokors too, and other spiritual workers, and some of them don't have the time to basically put into being a good Houngan Mambo or spiritual worker. Now, some people are very good at multitasking. But the issue stands that nowadays, the way the world is set up, okay, people don't make time for their loa, or they don't make time to take care of what they need to take care of, be it that you're in Haiti, be it that you're here in the States. Okay, so once again, I know a couple of Houngans that Bokors don't want to touch. Okay, I do, because guess what? They take care of their stuff. They do what they need to do. And maybe they're not fake. Maybe they're real in what they do. Okay? So, I don't know if, though, and it's a thing, once again, you can't judge all Houngans and Mambos. You really can't. Okay? Because there's some Houngans that know they haven't had a conzo, but I tell you what, they know what they're doing, and they practice a different form of voodoo because they may be from a different part of Haiti. Being that I'm on that subject, let me lay this out for you. In Haiti, there's all different types of societies and all different types of voodoo, which are practiced different in each region. The Asan lineage is kind of a new lineage, if you want to say that. Now, the Cha-Cha lineage is older, okay? And you know what? Guess what? I'm glad to say that my lineage that I come from basically comes from both lineages. And that's another thing. Lineage means a lot too. Are these Houngans and Mambos properly trained? Do they understand and do they really believe in what they say? For me, I love Ogufarai. And I know Ogufarai is not really a nice guy all the time, but I'll tell you what, he got your back when somebody trying to F with you. But see, the problem is, why maybe some Houngans and some Mambos get fucked up is because guess what? Maybe they did some fucked up shit to somebody else. Maybe. Okay? And maybe they owe their Loa something, because let me tell you something. Here's what I noticed when I went to Haiti. I noticed that sometimes the spirit will come and some people can be very disrespectful to the Loa. So maybe that's why some Houngans and Mambos get fucked up in Haiti. Maybe that's why. I've noticed it here. I noticed some Haitian, because I want to make this very clear and be very factual. Okay, I've noticed, I've been to Haitian part, like strictly I'm the only American pretty much there, and I've seen the spirit come and basically chastise them for not doing something that they were supposed to do. This video might get a little long, so please excuse me, because I'm really trying to like get some things together so I can help more people. So this might be it for a minute. I'm not sure. But let me finish. So, I remember a time, just to give you a real quick story. I remember a time that I went to a party, and Ogubaragi has somehow made it where this particular Mambo in question, she needed some money, and she played this the Haitian lottery, and she won the money, and she was supposed to give him a goat, and she gave him a rooster, and the rooster was halfway dying. So when Ogubaragi came, he was not happy. And just because they chastise you there, don't think that it's gonna stop there. I've also seen some Mambos and Houngans, basically the spirit will tell them that they need to do something, and they tell them no because they got an attitude. So maybe those are the Houngans and Mambos that get fucked up. Maybe. Or guess what? In order to understand something sometimes, you have to go through something sometimes. If you've never fought black magic before, how do how will you deal with it when it hits your door if you don't know anything about it? So a good Houngan or Mambo should be able to deal with certain issues that come up and be able to reverse certain things that come up. Now, this thing about Kanzo, because that's the other thing. Well, Mambo Sandy, Bokor Elmer said, the Kanzo this and Kanzo that. Look. See, people always trying to start stuff. Check this out. Kanzo is not for everybody. Lave Tet is not for everybody. Okay? And once again, even in Haiti, people don't do things that they're supposed to do. Some people are not meant to be Houngans and Mambos. Some people are not meant to be Hunsi. Some people just not meant to practice voodoo, Haitian voodoo, period, point blank. Okay? Some people are meant to practice another system, be it Sanse, Santeria, Candomblé, Kumbanda. I could go on. Okay? And some people's stuff that they got with them could be so deeply rooted that if they do something to open themselves up more, because you have to be opened up to do certain things, okay, whatever it is, might just decide to give them more of a damn problem. Okay? So that's that about. And here's the thing. I don't know why people think when you lay down to do a Kanzo, I don't know, you just gonna jump up and magically be whatever. It don't work like that. There's a reason why there's steps into becoming a Houngan or Mambo if you're meant to be a Houngan and Mambo. And matter of fact, being that I'm on the subject of this Houngan and Mambo thing, okay, Houngans and Mambos here, some of them have it easy compared to Houngans and Mambos in Haiti. Because in Haiti, when you have a peristyle, you better be on your P's and Q's. Because Bokors is just not your only problem, sweetie. You got other Houngans and Mambos that want to challenge you or mess with you. So it's just not, you know, that's not all be like, oh, the Bokor this and the Bokor that. It's not always that way. It's some Houngans and Mambos that'll challenge you. That's why there's songs, if you know the songs, that talk about, basically, if you want to challenge me, step up. My Loa is strong. Why is that? I don't know. Maybe because Houngans and Mambos be challenging each other. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Okay? Next. You are only as strong as the root that you come from. This is why I always say, do your due diligence before you join anything or do anything. Okay? Now, the next thing I heard early this morning, text and stuff like that, Mambo Sandy. Well, Bokor Elma said you don't have to have an Asan to practice, to talk to the Loa. No, you don't. But guess what? Bokor Elmer is Haitian. Bokor Elmer comes from a lineage. Bokor Elmer's people, okay, they have a lineage of things that that's going on with them. So they know when they decide to call on Ogu Farai, that's Ogu Farai and not some bullshit trying to pretend to be Ogu Farai. So there's a difference. You have to listen when people talk. Okay? But see, here's what it is. Once again, everybody wants to do a DIY project. Spirituality is not do it your darn self. Because guess what? If that was the case, you wouldn't have Houngans and Mambos and you wouldn't have Bokors. Boom. Okay? And the next thing is that, getting back to the thing about having the Asan to talk to, no, you don't. Because I just said earlier, there's different in different places in Haiti, Loa are served differently. Guess what? There's even family Loa that other people don't know about. And some people serve their family Loa. Some people just do parties, I think it's once every so many years. And they do a party or a fete just for their family spirit. Okay? And it might be the person is the head of their family's Loa. Okay, and they know what to do for their family's Loa. Does that make them lesser than this person or that person? No, because they're serving their Loa, and evidently if they're doing what they're supposed to do, their Loa is going to do what they need to do for them. One hand washes the other, and that's the problem in voodoo, period. The Loa are not lapdogs, so sometimes maybe, once again, that Houngan or Mambo did something that they weren't supposed to do. Or maybe they owe something. And guess what? When something's coming their way, the Loa be like, oh, that hit you? I'm sorry. Oh, you were supposed to do what you were supposed to do. But see, people here in the States, when they become Houngans and Mambos, some of them don't take it seriously. When you are Houngan and Mambo in Haiti, you are responsible for your little community that you are a part of. You are responsible if people get sick. You are responsible to help these people get well. Some Houngans, some real Houngans and Mambos know how to set bones in Haiti. Because guess what? These things have been passed down because medical care in Haiti, it's there, but can you get to it? But can you get to it, and can you afford it? So there you go. So, you know, when Mambos and Houngans get fetes, that's also a time that those people have a really good meal as well. If they kill a bull, everybody gonna eat that day that come to that party just about. Of course, the members are taken care of first, and then so forth and so forth. But everybody's gonna eat pretty well that day if a bull is killed. All right, or if there's a big party or things like that. So You know, it's not just about parties. It's about spiritual matters. And the problem nowadays, and I don't give a darn if it's from Haiti to Puerto Rico to Brazil. People say they believe, but they don't. People are too busy doing things to one another to prove points. And ego. First of all, power belongs to nobody. Who it belongs to, and my training is bon Dieu or bon Dieu, then it goes to the Loa, and then the Loa will help you out if you're doing what you need to do. And once again, they're not your lapdogs. Now, let's get back to this whole Kanzo. So, Kanzo basically is something that has saved some people's lives, okay? And once again, there's a reason why there's steps before you become a Hunsi Kanzo, a Sapuen, or an Asogwe, okay? And once you become Asogwe, you better know your stuff. Because people will come for you and people will try you. Unfortunately, that's how it is, because that's just the human ego and that's how people are. Okay? Now, getting back to, you don't need an song to talk to the Loa. No, you don't. But how do you know what's responding to you is Loa? How do you know that? See, here's the problem. Once again, ego. And ego can get you hurt, or ego can scare the living daylights out of you. That's what ego can do for you. And you know, people are so quick to want to start issues and drama and problems, and that's exactly why I don't be on the devil book like that anymore. I really limited my time, and the only reason why I keep that old stupid Facebook is basically to keep other people from doing dumb stuff. You have to brand yourself nowadays, because people are always, the devil, if he's not busy, his brother is, if you want to say that. It's just an old saying, okay? Because of stuff like this. What works for one don't work for the other. Now, from what I understand, there's a lot of Houngans and Mambos that have done sneaky stuff, that do sneaky things. So what happens is, unfortunately, they all get lumped together. But I'm going to tell you about me real quick. Okay? Number one, I don't take every case. Because guess what? It's not that I can't handle it. Sometimes I feel like this person or the Loa tell me, you know what? See, that's the thing. I listen to my Loa. You can't do that. And I don't. Next, people that come to me sometimes, it's meant for me to refer them to places where they need to be. Me personally, I don't go looking for trouble. I don't have time for that. Because see, I already know how the spiritual community is. And I don't care how many people sit there and say it and they profess something else. I know for a fact people sit back in the spiritual community, they be waiting for the next spiritual worker to fall, or they're waiting to see the next spiritual drama like novellas, and I don't have time for it. Or people are on the ready to light a fucking black candle on your ass or send some shit after you. People are always on the fucking ready because they want to prove that they're stronger than you or this or that. Always on the ready, a lot of them. I don't have time for that. And I'm going to tell you something. I have enough in my life dealing with Ogu Farai. Because Ogu Farai, he will get your behind for every little infraction. So I don't need the other bull. Okay? I have enough dealing with keeping myself together. And people, I'm going to tell you this. Don't get caught up in believing that, hearing people say I can control this and I can control that. You can control things to a certain degree. Don't get yourself caught up. Listen, because sometimes people talk out both sides of their mouth. Or as my godfather would say, jab, jab. They talk like a jab. So sometimes you got to listen when people talk. Because a lot of times people will talk like a jab. And they'll get you behind caught up in some stuff. And then you be wondering, oh, what happened? So like I said, I'm not going for the nonsense. I'm just not. Okay? I hope this video cleared up some things about Houngans and Mambos. Or Houngans and Mambos are weak. Or Houngans and Mambos this, honey. It depends on the person. And it depends if they're doing what they're supposed to do. Because a lot of people don't do what they're supposed to do. And a lot of people insult the Loa. And a lot of people don't really believe in the Loa. And a lot of people insult their elders. So sometimes, guess what? Shit happens. Or sometimes they step. You know, there's an old saying. There's always somebody bigger and badder than you. That's why you stay your butt humble. And you stay in your lane. Especially in the spiritual community. Because, little do you know, some people like to do spiritual drive-bys on folks. Not just one person coming after you, but a whole group of folks will sit there and light candles on your butt. So, therefore, boop, I don't have time for it at all. Because like I said, I have enough dealing with my Loa, making sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. So, this is Mambo Sandy signing off. For now, I might come back and add a little to some things. But once again, everybody is different. Oh, and just to add, I don't know if I said this, but I'm going to say it again, just in case I didn't. Before some people became Houngans and Mambos, maybe they practiced magic and they were good at it. So, once again, everybody is different. Alright? So, when someone talks and someone's telling you something, listen. Alright? And that's all I have to say for now. Have a good day. Bye-bye.